begin with the background of the organisation. Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni, which was previously known as Rumah Kasih Harmoni, was established in 2009. It is located in Taman Keramat, Kuala Lumpur and is currently managed by Puan Rohana Ali. These welfare homes serve as a safe shelter for around 30 underprivileged individuals, including orphans, zakat asnaf and children from broken families. A great feature of this centre is that the building is fully equipped with wheelchair access, making it very disabled friendly. The centre operates daily from 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. to maintain a structured routine for the children. Moving on to the introduction to non-governmental organisation. NGO are non-profit groups that work independently from the government. Their primary role is to solve critical community issues like poverty and education gaps. Furthermore, NGOs have a high level of flexibility which allows them to easily adapt their programs to meet the immediate needs of local communities. To keep their welfare programs running every day, institutions like Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni rely heavily on public donations and the help of passionate volunteers. Now let us move on to the core part of our presentation, which is the objective of the program. We can divide this objective into three main pillars. First, the primary objective is to provide protection and education. The centre focuses heavily on meeting the basic human needs of these underprivileged children. This includes securing a safe housing environment, providing nutritious food, and ensuring they have proper medical care. However, protection alone is not enough. To help these children secure a better future, the home places a strong emphasis on education. They provide learning materials and extra tuition classes. Also, providing strong academic support is the most effective way to break the cycle of poverty among vulnerable youth. Second, the program aims to nurture balanced physical and moral growth. Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni believe in a holistic approach, meaning they care for both the body and the mind. To ensure healthy physical growth, the children participate in daily sports and outdoor activities. At the same time, the centre builds their character by teaching moral values like empathy, honesty, and teamwork through daily house chores. Incorporating moral values into a child's daily routine helps them develop emotional resilience and better self-control when facing life challenges. Last but not least, the final objective is to build social responsibility and public charity. The management wants to teach the children that even though they are receiving help today, they can also contribute to society. To build this mindset, the children are involved in community volunteer tasks such as neighborhood cleanups. Engaging young people in community service is highly effective in building empathy toward others. Furthermore, to sustain these operations, the centre actively uses its Facebook page to raise public awareness and secure donations from corporate sponsors and kind individuals.
Hi, I'm FASHA. We'll continue the presentation with the topic activities and contribution from Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni. So firstly, the activities that have been provided by Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni is providing the house for poor children, orphan and children from the broken family. So this can help them to have a safe place to stay. Besides that, the house also provide the basic necessity like food, clothes and protection. This can help to reduce the risk of poverty and homelessness. Besides that, it creates opportunity for the children to grow in a positive environment and become productive members in the future. For the second activities that have been provided by Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni is education support. Education is very important for the children to break the cycle of poverty. So Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni have been providing both formal and informal education, which is for formal education, they are getting tuition class after their school, and for informal education is they are getting motivational session with facilitators or staff at Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni. This can encourage the children to pursue their studies at the same time to improve their academic result. As a result, this can contribute to the human development and improve the quality of life in the future. So now I will continue the aspect of contribution. This activity promotes the volunteerism by involving the local community. The volunteers can contribute their time, skills, knowledge and financial support to help improve the welfare of children. This participation encourages them to have a social responsibility and also strengthen the bond between the non-governmental organisation with the local community, such as tuitional education and the community. Through these volunteer activities, this can create a stronger community because of the networking have been formed, and also a community who are caring with the welfare of children. Lastly, the most important contribution from this activity is the involvement from the local community in the fundraising activities. Through the fundraising activities, these help to increase the financial support to make sure the activities of the children can be run smoothly. Other than that, this can strengthen the bonds between the center and the non-government organization, donors, and public. Also create a sense of responsibility for the welfare of children and ensure the development of children activity can be run smoothly. So that's all from me.
For this part, I will explaining about SWOT analysis of Pusat Jagaan Kasih Muni. One of the main strengths of Pusat Jagaan Kasih Muni is its ability to provide adequate infrastructure for the children. The center offers essential facilities such as food, clothing, cooling equipment, and recreational areas that supports the children's comfort and well-being. Another significant strength is the center's strategic location in Kuala Lumpur. Its accessibility through major highway makes it convenient for donors, volunteers, and corporate organizations to provide support. One of the major weaknesses faced by Pusat Jagaan Kasih Muni is its dependence on public donation. This reliance creates financial uncertainty and limits the center's ability to plan for long-term development. Another weakness is the center's limited online presence and digital engagement. As a result, it faces challenges in reaching a wider audience and attracting potential donors through online platforms. One key opportunity available to Pusat Jagaan Kasih Muni is the potential for long-term corporate partnership. Such collaboration can provide stable funding and support for the center's operation and children's welfare. Another important opportunity is access to government welfare programs and grants. This initiative can help strengthen the center's financial position and improve the quality of care provided. One of the main threats faced by the center is the strict regulation requirement imposed by government authorities. Complying with this regulation often requires additional time, efforts, and financial resources. Lastly, another significant threat is the intense competition among charitable organizations for donation and sponsorship. This situation makes it more difficult for the center to secure consistent funding and maintain visibility among donors.
I will talk about achievement, impact, and benefit. Firstly, responsible and productive individuals. Orphanages help children develop independence, responsibility, and self-confidence. Through proper guidance and support, children learn important values and become more responsible individuals. Besides that, orphanages provide children a knowledge and life skills that prepare them for a better future and enable them to contribute positively to society. For example, based on an interview with the management of Rumah Anak Yatim Kasih Muni, several former residents have successfully continued their education and secured stable jobs. They are now able to support themselves independently, and some have even become positive role models in their communities. Impact of dedicated caregivers. Dedicated caregivers provide continuous care, emotional support, and guidance to the children. This helps them build self-esteem and develop healthy relationships. In addition, caregivers create a safe and nurturing environment that support the children's physical, emotional, and social well-being. For example, Rumah Anak Yatim Kasih Murni has 6 dedicated caregivers who are responsible for preparing meals, maintaining cleanliness, supervising daily activities, and providing emotional support. Their dedication has created a warm and family-like environment for the children.
So based on our trip to Pusat Jagaan Kasih Muni, we would like to propose 3 recommendations for Pusat Jagaan Kasih Muni. So the first one, which is digital marketing, the center should strengthen its digital marketing strategies by actively utilizing social media platforms such as Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. So this can help increase public awareness, also attract more volunteers, and encourage greater community involvement in supporting the center's activity. The second one, which is financial planning and funding, where the improved financial planning and funding is essential to the long-term sustainability of the organizations. The center can seek partnerships with corporate sponsors, NGOs, and also government agencies, while also organizing fundraising campaigns to secure stable financial resources. So lastly, the third point, which is location in infrastructure, where they give more attention to location and infrastructure by upgrading the facilities and also providing a safer and more comfortable environment. This this can enhance the well-being of the children and improve the overall effectiveness of the centre's operations. So by implementing these recommendations, Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni will continue to grow and also provide better care and support for children that in need. So in conclusion, Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni plays a vital role in providing care, protection and support for underprivileged children. Through our visit with analysis, we found that the organisation has made significant contribution to the welfare and development of the children under its care. So the centre not only provide basic necessities but also creates a supportive environment that promotes personal growth and well-being. Furthermore, there are challenges related to funding, promotion and infrastructure. The organisation continues to make a positive impact on the lives of many children with continuous support from the community and implementation of the proposed recommendation. Pusat Jagaan Kasih Murni can further strengthen its services and achieve greater success in fulfilling its mission.